That was some pretty cool stuff I got to do the other day. But now we're going to switch things over to Forever Home Friday. This is Molly here, and we have Michaela, and we have Trish back in our studio, who is making a return to this segment to tell us all about fostering. So these are the kittens that you are fostering right now, isn't that right?
Yeah, I've actually had them since they were about a week old. They could fit in the palm of my hand. Their eyes weren't open, and that's kind of what I do.
She's moving around.
Want to trade me?
Yeah, we'll trade. We'll trade.
And I have the time and the patience, and I'm able to take them to my jobs and stuff. And so I typically do the bottle babies. I've been fostering and volunteering for at least 10 years. I started out transporting and then ventured my way into being a foster. There's a lot of benefits in fostering that, you know, a lot of people are not aware of, and it's a good thing to get into if you can't contribute monetarily, you know, to your local shelter or rescue. There's so many things that you can do to still help.
Right, financially, right? Majority of the time fostering is covered by whoever you're fostering for.
Any animal that you take in, I mean, any rescue that I've ever fostered for, they've provided the food, any supplies that animal has needed, the vet care behind it. I mean, all you have to do is just provide a loving home,
right?
You know, and a roof over their head. And, you know, if you're fostering a dog, obviously you have to try to train it to be a good boy or a good girl for its future home. But these guys are pretty easy. I know a lot of people struggle with the thought of giving them up when it's time. I've shed many tears. A lot of my friends know that I mean, I went home and but the best thing is that, and I appreciate all of you, everybody that's adopted one of my babies gives me updates. A lot of rescues give the foster say-so, you know, they'll send the application to you, and so you kind of get to, you know, have something to do with where, you know, your foster goes.
Right.
And you can foster fail if you want, you know, if you're not at your limit of pets, you can foster fail all you want.
Now explain to me what foster fail means for people that have never fostered
That means
before.
that you just can't let them go when it's time to give them up, you know, and you're too attached and they fit in your home. Rescues that I've dealt with have always given the foster first dibs on their foster babies.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
So, you know, you don't necessarily have to give them up. And if you're willing to assume, you know, the financial responsibility and give them a good home for life, then, you know, and if bringing an animal into your home isn't a good thing, you can transport. Like, that's how I even got started.
So you can still volunteer in ways if it doesn't mean bringing an animal into your home.
Right. I mean, if that's just not something that you can do and you're still, you know, monetarily, it doesn't work out, but you have a day that you're doing nothing, and there's so many animals that need to get here to there, you know, from one of the very first dogs I ever did was a relay where several people from Tennessee to Wisconsin, you know, and I met so many wonderful people in the rescue world, you know, and the people that helped me get that dog there, you know, it was really like, it was a great experience. And so, like I said, now I'm 10 years into this, and now I'm the crazy cat lady foster.
Fostering also helps our local shelters, isn't that right?
Absolutely.
Keep them a little, have them have more space, especially in those winter months too. It can really, really help them out.
Yeah, and I mean, and you take a foster into your home, somewhere that's freeing a foster up, or, you know, a shelter animal. Yeah. Because that's where most of the rescues go to get these animals, is they pull them, you know, off the euthanasia lists and everything. And so it's just such a benefit to, you know, and it's temporary, you know, like, and if you're considering wanting to get a family pet, this is probably a good thing for you to try to do, like foster an animal first. That way you can be like, I'm not really ready for an animal. Or, you know, we want a cat, you know. And so there's a lot of good things that go along with it, and I would encourage anybody to get to your nearest shelter. You could just go walk dogs. You know, I mean, there's every rescue, every shelter. Just, you want to get exercise, call their volunteer.
It's a good way to get involved.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, thank you, Trish, so much for bringing these two little kittens on here and telling us a little bit about fostering. Of course, we have more fun coming up on midday, so we're going to say bye now, just for the break.